February 2nd, 2016, a date that sent shockwaves through the Premier League.
It's nice to be in the stadium when Jamie Vardy make the goal of the month, but in the idle world you are not the manager of the other team.
Morris, high ball over the top. Vardy is chasing it. Thinks about the shot first time. Oh, what a goal!
Jamie Vardy, a former non-league player, scored twice against Liverpool, including a 25-yard screamer. But this wasn't just about the goals. It was the day Vardy proved he could outshine the stars of the Big Six clubs. It raised a compelling question. How did a former factory worker become the nightmare of England's top teams? Vardy's journey from non-league obscurity to Premier League sensation was about to reach its pinnacle, and the football world was taking notice. Vardy's journey to the top was far from typical. Released by Sheffield Wednesday at 16, he found himself playing for Stocksbridge Park Steels, earning a mere £30 a week. It was here, in the gritty world of non-league football, that Vardy began to forge the skills and mentality that would later terrorise Premier League defences. His progression through the lower leagues was marked by an insatiable hunger for goals. At FC Halifax Town, Vardy netted 25 times in his debut season, earning the Players' Player of the Year award. This was followed by a remarkable 31-goal haul in his first season at Fleetwood Town, where he clinched the Conference Premier Player of the Year title. But how did these experiences in non-league football translate to success against the Big Six clubs? The answer lies in the unique attributes Vardy developed during his unconventional career path. Unlike many strikers from top academies, Vardy's style was raw, aggressive, and instinctive. His relentless work ethic, honed during his days juggling football with factory work, set him apart from more polished forwards. This approach, described as that of a non-league player in the Premier League, made him unpredictable and difficult for defences to contain. Vardy's late entry into professional football at age 25 also proved advantageous. As he stated, "My legs feel great. Hopefully, because I came into the game later, it means I've got longer to go." This freshness allowed him to maintain peak performances well into his 30s, outpacing and outscoring younger competitors. The combination of Vardy's lightning pace, clinical finishing, and positional awareness made him a unique threat. Unlike many strikers from Big Six clubs, who were products of structured youth systems, Vardy's skills were forged in the crucible of lower league football. This gave him an edge in adaptability and resilience that many of his counterparts lacked. Vardy's first season with Leicester City in the Championship was a period of adjustment. However, he soon found his stride, netting 16 goals to help secure the team's promotion to the Premier League. This ability to adapt and thrive at each new level became a hallmark of Vardy's career. As Vardy began to make his mark in the Premier League, it became clear that his non-league background was not a hindrance but a secret weapon. His direct, no-frills approach to goal-scoring confused defenders accustomed to more traditional centre-forwards. Vardy's success challenged the notion that only players groomed in elite academies could compete at the highest level. Vardy had proven he belonged in the Premier League, but belonging wasn't enough. As the season progressed, he embarked on a goal-scoring run that would leave even the most celebrated strikers in his wake. What was the secret behind this unprecedented consistency? The answer lay in a remarkable streak that began on August 29, 2015. Vardy started finding the net with astonishing regularity, scoring in game after game. As the goals kept coming, football fans and pundits alike began to take notice. This wasn't just a good run of form, it was an assault on the Premier League record books. 11 consecutive matches. That's how long Vardy's scoring streak lasted, surpassing the previous record of 10 held by Manchester United's Ruud van Nistelrooy. This wasn't just about breaking records, it was about consistently performing at the highest level against the best teams in England. But how did Vardy's achievements stack up against the Premier League's elite strikers? The numbers tell a compelling story. By the end of the 2015-16 season, Vardy had netted 24 goals, finishing as the second highest scorer in the league. Only Tottenham's Harry Kane, with 25 goals, managed to outscore him. What's particularly impressive is how Vardy's tally compares to strikers from the Big Six clubs. Despite playing for a team that wasn't considered among the traditional powerhouses, Vardy outscored established stars from Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United. His goal count wasn't just competitive, it was dominant. But it wasn't just about the number of goals. Vardy's efficiency in front of goal set him apart. His goal conversion rate was notably high, reflecting an ability to make the most of his chances. This efficiency was particularly evident in big matches, where Vardy consistently delivered when it mattered most. Vardy's impact on Leicester City's fortunes cannot be overstated. His goals were often decisive, directly influencing the team's position in the league table. In many cases, a Vardy goal was the difference between a draw and a win, or a loss and a draw. This ability to change the course of a match with a single strike made him invaluable to Leicester and a constant threat to opposition teams. What made Vardy's achievements even more remarkable was the consistency of his performances against top teams. Unlike some strikers who might struggle against stronger competition, Vardy seemed to relish these challenges. His record-breaking scoring run included goals against several Big Six teams, proving that he could perform when the stakes were highest. Vardy's success challenged the traditional narrative surrounding top strikers in the Premier League. Here was a player who hadn't come through an elite academy, who hadn't cost tens of millions of pounds, outperforming some of the most expensive and highly rated forwards in the world. It was a testament to his unique skills, his determination, and the effectiveness of Leicester's system in maximising his talents. The key to Vardy's dominance lay in Leicester City's tactical approach. The team's compact 4-4-2 formation was designed to absorb pressure from Big Six teams and quickly transition to counter-attacks. This strategy played perfectly into Vardy's strengths, allowing him to exploit spaces left by advancing opponents. Vardy's pace and relentless running set the tempo for Leicester's counter-attacking style. His ability to time his runs made him a constant threat on the last defender's shoulder, creating a tactical nightmare for defenses that struggled to adjust to his speed and directness. The match against Liverpool on February 2, 2016 serves as a prime example of how Vardy's attributes perfectly complemented Leicester's tactics. In this game, Vardy scored twice, including a stunning long-range strike, leading Leicester to a 2-0 victory. Even Jurgen Klopp did not hold back praising Vardy. This was his aura. This was a call to the striking world that something big was about to happen. His performance demonstrated how he could single-handedly dismantle a top team's defensive setup. Vardy's success against Liverpool wasn't an isolated incident. Throughout the season, he consistently tormented Big Six teams, forcing them to rethink their defensive strategies. His effectiveness in critical matches was highlighted by his 5 goals directly from counter-attacks, the second most in the league that season. The tactical adjustments required to contain Vardy were significant. Unlike dealing with traditional centre-forwards, teams had to account for his speed, work rate, and ability to create space for himself and his teammates. This often led to defensive lines dropping deeper to negate his pace, inadvertently creating more space for Leicester's midfielders to operate. Vardy's impact on the game went beyond his goal scoring. His relentless pressing and intelligent movement off the ball disrupted opponents' build-up play, often forcing errors that Leicester would capitalise on. This aspect of his game was particularly effective against teams that preferred to play out from the back, as it put immense pressure on their defenders and midfielders. The combination of Vardy's unique skill set and Leicester's tactics created a perfect storm that even the most sophisticated teams struggled to handle. His non-traditional path to the Premier League meant he brought a different set of skills and mentality compared to academy-produced strikers. This unpredictability, coupled with Leicester's well-drilled counter-attacking system, made him a formidable opponent for any team, regardless of their resources or tactical sophistication. Jamie Vardy's journey from non-league obscurity to Premier League stardom is a testament to perseverance and talent. His record-breaking performances and tactical influence reshaped perceptions of what makes a top striker. Vardy's success challenged conventional wisdom, proving that late bloomers can achieve greatness at the highest level. His story continues to resonate in the football community, inspiring players at all levels to pursue their dreams regardless of their starting point. Vardy's rise exemplifies how hard work and adaptability can lead to extraordinary success, even in the face of initial setbacks. The impact of Vardy's achievements extends beyond his personal accolades. His success with Leicester City during the 2015-16 season is often regarded as one of the greatest underdog stories in sports history, reflecting a broader narrative about the power of belief in achieving the seemingly impossible.